Yes, I hope you are well. And today we are supposed to talk about the role of the role of the church in the well-being of the society. Tunapoongelea kanisa, Christians who have no insights usually think it is about prayers and prayers and prayers. Even the Bible says that faith without action is dead. Faith without action is dead. Therefore, even if you have that faith and you pray that something is going to happen in a different way, maybe, or in a different manner, you have to take an action. And the reason is some things do not need prayer. If, for example, I have a glass of water here and nataka kunywa maji, I cannot say that maji kuja kwa mdomo yangu hata nikiwa prayer warhead. No. Some things you take action. And I want to ask you some questions. And I want to make you realize that something has been wrong throughout time. The church is a body that was started to ensure that people remain poor, and the thing that people are not going to mind about each other. Are we together? Now, a quick overview. When the church started, we say that the first church was set up in Antioch. When you read the Bible, that you realize that even people were selling their possessions to ensure that the church inaendelea vizuri. And the church was not just the building. The people came together to push the agendas of God. That is what we call the church. Na hata watu walikuwa wanauza vitu vyao ndio kanisa isonge mbele, kazi ya Mungu isonge. And it is because now when you read that history of that church that was set up in Antioch, ukishuka chini, you realize even there were deacons. People were supposed to distribute zile contributions za kanisa to the widows, to the orphans, wanasaidia all those people who are lame and all those people who had been disadvantaged in one way or the other. That was the role of the church. You denying yourself comfort so that you can contribute to the church. That is what was used to help the less fortunate. Unaona sasa? And that is the role of the church even today. But now when the church was started now by these wazungus, when they came to Africa, they messed up everything and they told you that the church is a body that will be collecting money from people in the name of you are giving money to God. God is not in need of your money. God is not in need of anything that belongs to you. God only wants whatever is his. Hata Yesu mwenyewe alisema, give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar, and what belongs to God you give unto God. I want to tell you that that money that you get, it's God that has given you. He has given you the advantage, the privilege to access that money, or to have that money, or to possess that money, or that business that you are doing, and whatever you have. And he has given you so that you can use it for the well-being of others. Kuna watu ambao hawana mikono, hawawezi fanya kazi, they are blind, they cannot do anything. But God has given them life and a sense of purpose. So he has given you that money so that you can be used as an answer to their prayer. Wanaomba wapate chakula, wanaomba wapate something to wear, decent clothes. Na umepewa more than enough. Maana unapea pastor, yeye ananunua tu magari, ananunua tu sijui nini, acres of land. And you are saying that you are giving to God. Let me tell you one thing that you need to understand. That God, whatever he needs from you is your worship, nothing else. He says that worship him in truth and in spirit. That is what he only wants from you. Your diligence, your holiness, you being holy, that is what God needs from you. Hataki sadaka yako, hataki pesa yako. The sadaka yenye unaweza pea Mungu, it is Romans chapter 12 verse 1. Present yourselves and your bodies as living sacrifices, holy and acceptable to God. Hiyo ndio anataka peke yake. Your money is supposed to help the less fortunate, the needy, and those people who are marginalized. And if I want to ask you a question, and don't take it personal, and listen to this. Now, imagine your church, mko na kanisa, iko na roofing, iko na viti, iko na instruments, iko na nyumba ya pastor, iko sawa, iko na electricity, iko na fans, all that stuff. Alafu unapata because of the influx of people wanakuja kanisa, maybe mmeja, and unapata sometimes you have to squeeze the arrangement of the seats, inakuwa sometimes squeezed so that you fit. Then pastor anakuja anawaambia, let us raise 1 million to extend kanisa kidogo because people wanajaa. And in the previous year ama the previous couple of months, tumesikia what is happening in the nation with the government being in place. Inachukua tu kila kitu, a lot of taxation, people are losing jobs, a lot of people are displaced by floods and all that stuff. Watu wanakaa kwa streets, yet you can raise 1 million to extend church, watu wakae kanisa, wajae. Short, sio ni sadaka pastor anatafuta. That 1 million you should use it to help people who have been displaced by these floods, watu ambao hawana fees. That is what I can tell you for free. Watu ambao hawana fees, muingie pale, mwachangie, mwende mwalipie fees. You know that there are learners or students or even pupils in these counties like Mandera, Wajir na huko Turkana, wanasoma under trees because there are no classes. And the church is affording to raise millions of money through offerings and even contributions, ile fundraising, to purchase instruments, whereas wana instruments zingine, and all that stuff, kujenga kanisa, kuongeza sijui nini, na watu wanateseka huku nje. And that is why church inakuwa ni kama online business. You have to convince people kuja kanisa. Why? Because they are not seeing anything of value in you. Mnapoweka crusade, they see that you are wasting their time because number one, there is nothing you are inputting to their life. You know, in computer we say that garbage in is equal to the amount of the garbage out. Gigo. So if you want them to participate, wakuja wasikie neno, they help you in evangelism, you should also be inputting something to their lives, not just prayers. I told you faith without action is dead. Na nataka watu waelewe this thing. We are not anticipating for a ton of events. Mimi nilisema kama pastor mkitoa sadaka per month, anawaambia mlitoa 500,000 this year mwezi, na tukatumia 300,000 tukapeleka Mother of Grace or maybe something kitu hiyo, Mother of Grace Children's Home, tukawanunulia watoto chakula na manguo wavae at least. Na hii 200 ndio tumelipa wale watu wanafanya kazi hapa kwa kanisa, na pastor akabaki na kidogo ya mfuko. Hapo endelea kutoa sadaka na usiwahi uliza, because you are seeing what is happening with the money. Nimekwambia the first church in Antioch, we should emulate that because it was set up by kina Peter, people who had lived with Jesus wenyewe. So if they knew what to do and what had to be done in setting up the church, it means that is the correct thing that we should follow. These are not of organizations, they are just milking money from people. The things that the government cannot do or cannot achieve is what the church should be coming and assisting. Government inang'ang'ana kuwapunguzia subsidy kwa chakula, kuwekea subsidy kwa chakula, kwa ensure that there is peace in the nation. So nyinyi ndio mnajua yule mtu analala kwa street hapo kwa hiyo village yenu. Nyinyi ndio mnajua wale watu wanakaa kwa street huko, broken families. You are the ones who know. So the church now should take part of that. Lakini what are we doing? We'll continue talking about this thing. This is the first session. I will continue uploading videos.